Hi again, Miss Lonnie. I'm going to talk to you today about my favorite animal, a turtle or a tortoise. Do you know that turtles and tortoises are different? A lot of people call a tortoise a turtle and a turtle a tortoise. It can be a little bit confusing, but they're both reptiles. And do you remember what they need to be a reptile? What kind of skin do they need? That's right, scaly skin. And they have lungs and a backbone, and they're cold-blooded, and they come from eggs. So I wanted to show you the difference between a turtle and a tortoise. Now take a peek. Here's one, and here's the other. Some things are the same. They both have how many legs? 4 legs each. They both have how many heads? 1 head. They each have a tail, little tails on the back. And what do they have here? A shell, that's right. And they have scales. Do you see all those little bumps on them? They both have scales. Look how their shell goes on the bottom too. So those are the same things that are the same. But do you see anything that's different? Let's check out their legs. This is the turtle. This is a tortoise. Do you see what's different? The turtle swims in the water. Do you see his legs? He has flipper-like legs, so he can swim. They're flat. And do you see how they have like a flipper so he can swim? This is the tortoise. Now his legs are fat and he has toenails because a tortoise lives on the land. So he doesn't need flippers to swim. In fact, a tortoise can't swim at all. If a tortoise were to go in the water, he would sink to the bottom because he doesn't have the right kind of legs for swimming. But a turtle does. So if you see one of these in the water, you can say it's a turtle. If you see one of these on the land, you can say it's a tortoise, right? Because of his fat legs. And the turtle has thin swimming legs. Now one more thing I want you to look at that's different. Let's look at their shells. Do you see how the turtle has a flat shell? That's so he can swim in the water a little easier. So the water doesn't get stuck. It just goes right over him. Now let's look at the tortoise. Do you see how his shell has a big hump on it? Do you see the difference? The tortoise has a hump shell and the turtle has a flat shell. That's right. Now let me show you a little something about the turtle. Remember, turtles are reptiles and they come from eggs. So I wanted to show you this. Here is a sea turtle. I love sea turtles. I love, love, love to go to Hawaii and swim with them. And this is a mama. Do you see how she's using her fins to swim in the ocean? They stay in the ocean most of the time, and they can hold their breath for hours, a very long time, not like we can. But they have lungs, but they can just hold their breath for a long time. Now this mama has eggs that she needs to lay, so she goes up to the sand and she digs a hole in the sand and she lays lots and lots of eggs. And then she leaves. She swims right back into the ocean, and those eggs are left there to hatch on their own. She covers them up with some sand so they're protected. And then look what happens. The little turtles hatch. And they can swim right away. And their job is to get from the hole to the ocean as fast as they can, because birds and other predators will come to eat them. That's why the mama lays so many eggs, because some of them don't make it to the ocean. And once they get to the ocean, they swim. They know how to swim as soon as they're born. Not like us, we have to learn how to swim. But they swim right away, and they find their own food right away. The mamas don't need to take care of them like us. Turtles are fascinating, and I hope one day you get to go to a place where you can see a turtle and swim with one, like maybe Hawaii. It's my favorite thing to do. But you can go to places like SeaWorld and see them swimming around. Remember, this is a turtle. Flat legs, flat shell. All right, next video we're going to talk about a tortoise. And I'm going to show you my real tortoise, Franklin. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit.